Are you using time as a shield to protect yourself from what you really want to do and be in the world? I know this is true for me, and today I'm here to challenge this assumption, the thing people say all the time as an objection to chasing their dreams, to create the life that they want. Because it's easier just to say that than actually confronting the deeper story. For me, the deeper story is, I don't have the time because if I did, that means I have to do the scary things. I have to get uncomfortable. I have to feel the thing. I have to push into this new way of being in the world. And that does not currently always feel safe in my body. So it's just easier to say, you know what? I don't have time. And today is a perfect example of that. It is the last day of school here in our school system. And as we head into summer, it's a time when life can feel really overwhelming and really frenetic and busy because the kids are home all day, every day. And because there's more energy, there's more excitement, there's a different focus, and everything is pretty much unplanned, it can feel really overwhelming. And we can say, whoa, I cannot do anything for myself this summer because there's no time. I'm so busy with my kids. I have no time. And if you are currently saying that to yourself, here's an invitation for you. The invitation is to challenge that. What is underneath that excuse? Because this summer I'm opening up the doors to a special experience that I've been thinking about for a while now, and I wasn't going to offer it until fall because I was using the excuse as my people don't have time. It's summer. And then I realized summer actually is the best time to do this work of really getting in touch with the inner knowing we all have, yet the inner knowing we all try to outsource to somebody else because it feels and it seems like it's going to be easier. I'm doing a little summer camp experience because moms need some fun in their lives. Summer is a great time to put all this work into practice because we're spending more time face to face with our kids, being quote unquote busy, and yet taking less time for ourselves, feeling pressure all around, feeling dissatisfied because we are not doing the work or the things we want to do in the world. And there's just a frustration. I know I have felt this, and this is something that I wish I had access to lots of years ago. My kids are now adults. And yet, I really wish this is something that someone would have shared with me, to give me an invitation to step into the discomfort of getting to know who I really am, who I am behind the excuses I keep using that everyone seems to take at face value. Everyone uses them too, so why not? I'm just going to use this, rather than really stepping into the version of myself that I know that I am, that I have taken baby steps towards revealing to the world, yet haven't done. So this summer, what is happening? We're going to move our bodies because our bodies are really truly the wisdom holders, the true oracles that we're all seeking. We're all seeking answers and knowledge from outside of us. And while that can be great and clarifying, the bigger reason is we're waiting for permission for someone to validate that our dreams are worthy of being chased, that we are worthy enough of actually having big dreams. We're going to dismantle a lot of this over the summer. We're going to spend 3 months together. Yes, and I know your kids are home for 3 months and it can feel like there's no time. And there is time if you choose to make it. Meaning, the more time you devote to yourself, really getting to know who you are, using the wisdom of your body, using tools like human design, your energetic roadmap, your energetic operating system. when we start to combine these things, moving them with our body, learning how our nervous system functions and how to have it function more optimally for us, so we're always not in a state of fight or flight, always feeling overwhelmed, feeling like we don't know enough, we're just going to research some more, feeling like we have to keep up with other people, when in fact, we have our own way of doing things, and we've always just been told, or the world has told us, or we have felt the world has told us to not do it that way. And yes, some of that is true. There are systemic things that are happening in the world that cause us, particularly as women, as moms, as business owners, that we aren't able to accomplish things or do things because we're moms. And moms, the hat of mom gets elevated to this level of, well, if mom is the highest thing, then my business can only be here. Well, what if we actually put yourself above it all, really got into your body, were able to access that wisdom, we're moving together as a community, shifting that energy, because when you shift who you are being, when you shift your energy, the energy of everyone else tends to shift as well. It is actually a really magical thing, and I cannot wait to unpack this more with you. If you're interested in joining me for summer camp, to give yourself a resource to help give you more energy so that you can have the energy for your kids when you are with them, rather than thinking about this thing over here while you're with your kids and neither one of them gets your full attention or your energy. What if we can shift that paradigm? Wouldn't that be awesome? If you'd be interested in joining me this summer, I invite you to message me. Let me know you're interested in this, in shifting how you are showing up in the world so that you can feel safe, being more visible, so that you can feel safe using your voice in the way you are designed to use your voice, so that you can take action in an aligned and energetic way that feels good to your body toward your dreams, and have the support of fellow moms, fellow entrepreneurs in the mix to hold space for you, because when one of us rises, it is true, we all rise. And what if we could do that together in a really fun, playful way, because it is summer after all, and there's no reason to be more buttoned up in the summer, right? It's a time when we all want to let go of the structure and we all want to be more relaxed. So let's do that together. Message me for the details. I cannot wait to see how that shifts your world, not only in these summer months, but into back to school time. If you're using time as a shield to not live out your dreams, to not go after what your heart most desires, because you're wearing all these hats, because you're doing all the things society or the world or your family or your culture tells you you need to be doing, this is your opportunity to take off all the hats, dismantle all the masks, take off all the costumes you've been asked to wear, and get back to the you you've always known was inside, yet weren't able to feel safe in accessing. This time is for you. Cheers.